Hey, what's on, people? This is Attax here, and I'm going to talk a bit about, well, I'm responding to Pearson 101, right, because, yeah, Impact was fucking atrocious last night. Well, last night was when I saw it, anyway. But yeah, it just had that, like, depressing quality that's, like, been plaguing a lot of mainstream wrestling, WWE and everything, recently. I mean, it just had more soap opera bullshit, which is what TNA doesn't need to do. I mean, sure, there's that Raven House of Fun match, that was the only bit of kind of entertainment during it, and like, even that is like random as fuck, like try whacking like three opposing people on the other side, like, it's fucking awful, man. Like, I liked Kaz's, like, was it Van Daminator? It was either on Raven or Robert Roode, so that was cool. And, yeah, I liked Raven's elbow drop onto the table, but it's like, where the fuck did Raven come from? It's like all of a sudden they remembered Raven and Kaz had this feud. Anyhow, Impact was fucking shit this week. Just hitting the wine there, like, yeah, it fucking sucked, right? I know, I had all the angle stuff, like, all the, like, trying to be comedy and that, but this week it didn't work for me, like, it just didn't work for me. Even Kevin Nash saying, "You're Kurt Angle," and all that, it just wasn't that funny at all, and yeah, it just pissed me off how they had like two talking segments on either end, and like one fucking shit match, and one match that promised a lot, but maybe wasn't that great. Anyhow, I'm gonna get straight into the hard justice predictions. First match on, Motor City Machine Guns versus Triple X versus Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal. Now, I believe this could be one of the matches of the night and one of the reasons to watch this pay-per-view, and I think I'm going to go for Triple X with this, seeing as they've just reformed, and like, it'll give them something to go for in the tag division, no matter whatever the fuck's going to happen with the belts, who knows. Next match will be Dustin Rhodes, the Black Rain, versus Chris Harris. Chris Harris should really be like winning matches and be like a main player in TNA, but you know what their habit is, they bring in wrestlers from old WCW and like that used to be in WWE, and they want to push those guys, so I think Dustin Rhodes is going to win. I'm like I've been a fan of Dustin Rhodes since he was a natural in WCW, feuding with Stunning Steve Austin for the TV title, but like, it's not what they should be doing now, nonetheless, but I think Dustin Rhodes could pull his character off. And then there's like the one everyone's looking forward to, LAX versus VKM. Now, it blows my mind, right? Why didn't they put like LAX against like one of the teams from the first match, and like just not have VKM on the pay-per-view at all? It just sucks. It just shows they like suck up to like talent that have like made some kind of a name for themselves in the past. And I think VKM are going to win this one, I hate to say it. It's fucking terrible, but I think that's what's going to happen. And then there's the humiliation match. Eric Young and Robert Roode in a feud that should have been over with months ago, seeing as Robert Roode doesn't own Eric Young anymore. But I mean, I think the way it's happening, the way they're making us believe it is like for Eric Young to get his revenge and stuff. But if I was TNA, I'd let Robert Roode go over Eric Young and like just be like, get even more heat from it, you know? And then like go into a decent feud and like just go for the title at some point, because Robert Roode's got it all, isn't he? And then there's Rhino versus James Storm in a barroom brawl. I'm wondering how they're going to do this. Are they like just going to hire out a pub, or are they going to like tuckily make a bar backstage with like that sugar-coated glass stuff? And bash each other with it. A lot of people are thinking Rhino's going to get his revenge here, but I can't see it myself. I see James Storm going over in like quite a bloody and hopefully quite a good hardcore match. Get in the Rhino again. And then there's going to be the match of everyone's dreams, the Steiners versus Team 3D. I don't really want to see it, but I suppose it's a match that has to happen, like from a Mark's perspective, to see who is the better team. And I believe the Steiners are going to go over in this one, just because of Scott Steiner's like injury, and they're going to want him to like bounce back, and yeah. Unless they just let Team 3D be like badass heels and just like attack the shit out of Scott Steiner, and this could be where like this fucking Pac-Man person could come in and make the save. But who knows what's going to happen. I think the Steiners are going to win. And then there's Test, Sting and Abyss versus AJ Styles, Christian and Tomko in a Chamber of Doom Blood horror match or something, overbooked Central, but it could have the potential to be good, you know, a bit barbed wire in a cage. If they give them enough time and don't rush it, they could like build it up properly. And it could be like one of the matches of the night. I mean, there is definitely going to be bloodshed in it, because like they have to like get the opponent to bleed before they pin them. But yeah, this should be quite cool. I'm expecting Test and all that to win. See, this Test has just come in and they kiss everyone's arse when they come in from the WWE. And then there's the match for all the gold: Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. They're building this up for like Samoa Joe to win his first world title, but I believe Kurt Angle's going to go over here, maybe with some sort of heel turn from Karen Angle, or just for the fact like the IWGP title's there, and I don't think they're like allowed to like have it on the line. I'm not too sure. I don't know a lot about it, but yeah, I think Kurt Angle's gonna go over here because he's been embarrassed, had his clothes ripped off, had his wife say I want a divorce, had all the soap opera shit. I think it'll be quite a good match anyhow. Yeah, but I think Kurt Angle's gonna win that one, and I really hope this pay-per-view delivers, because like TNA just seems to like get my hopes up, then destroy him, and get my hopes up and destroy him, and like there's no way they're better than WWE, there's no way WWE's better than TNA, but I just wish they could like fucking rise above and do something with all the great talent they had. The first TNA pay-per-view I saw was last year. It was either No Surrender or Bound for Glory, I can't remember which, but it had a fucking shit-hot match with LAX and AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels and an Ultimate X match. And that's the kind of stuff I want to see. I want to see like teams like that feuding and good stuff like that. Anyway, I'm out, guys. I'll give you the results when I get them. And yeah, take it easy.